I cannot believe what I've just seen. Rarely, if ever, am I lost for words in the manner that I am at the moment. Just come with me. What is that? Woman plans on marrying a tree after having... How have I only just heard about this? Intends to marry tree. Relationship she's ever had in a tall poplar tree she has named Tim. How did this ever escape my radar? I can't not make a video about this, surely, even though it's old news by a few months. Right, stay where you are, don't move. My name is Emma. I'm bubbly and cute. I'm the belle of the ball. I'm the Einstein of Butte. I'm as sane as the next girl, with sense quite aplenty. So I trust you will hear of my brush with an entity. I was out one fine day, quite a bit before dark, and decided I'd take a nice stroll in the park, contemplating this brain made for Oxford alumni, and ere long I saw it, a new branch of my family. A poplar tree stood there, so sturdy and strong. Ah, how could they say this is sinful or wrong? I stood there in total and utter elation, an Herculean example of, well, vegetation. Most swift I embraced his deep-rooted conviction, and said I quite like this with most perfect diction. He brought up very little, if I must dish the dirt, but what did I care, since I brought up my skirt? I rubbed myself hither and thither with pep, and thought I'll take tree-hugging to the next step. I decided he'd won me as well as he could, for I was a flutter, and, well, he had wood. I cared not two hoots if his pet owl should see. If asked, I'd have said that he came on to me. Please do not misquote me, and please do not botch. There is nothing quite like some old bark on your crotch. I required no protection, was never infected. He never said yes, but he never objected. He'd not done it before, so this was quite belated, and could not give me crabs, though I did catch an aphid. For my heart, sir, this encounter a long way outbids, said I, as I wondered if we could have kids. Who are you, if it's not going out on a limb? And a voice in the leaves, or my head, replied, Tim. People say I'm a fetishist, but that's not quite fair. I look for romance, but can't find it elsewhere. The carrot said no, and the rock had a headache, and the sheep's unromantic and frankly pathetic. 'Cause I've tried it with humans, but they were all boring. They came with the package of small talk and snoring. Who wants constant late nights with humans so dim? I've never met any so grounded as Tim. I said, I must marry you, and the story unfurled. I don't want the attention, but I still told the world. I said that I'd care for him till he felt in heaven, putting this in the newspapers. Made from his brethren. Neither one quarrels, and neither one bickers, which is why I can climb on him short of my knickers. Quite leafless upon him I prance with quaint jigs. He never abuses, but spanks me with twigs. Don't say you've not tried it. Don't fault me for going with instincts. I blow like the breeze on him, knowing you're judging me all, 'cause he makes my cheeks ruddy, as I take my alternative botanical study. Whoever has said that trees have no feelings, and I've told him with other trees please have no dealings, not one neighbour thus far has complained with cross words. And why would they, since most are just squirrels or birds? Plants, I've heard, are both sexes, you see. My first bisexual fling, and it's with a tree. So I see why hostility towards me is meaner. My dear stiff old Tim's also Timothina. Still, we'll get through the winter without any dealings, though not by a fireside, as that hurts his feelings. And then when he's luscious and fertile, he'll cater to my needs, and will embrace and brush moss off later. Oh, we are so romantic and have so much foreplay. When feeling especially twisted, we role-play. I dressed in white frock and golden hair lent, and say, I'm your elf, and he acts as an ent. Tim also loves toys, chiefly birds and stuffed bees, and I love when he asks me to bend to my knees. He's nature's great sex machine, nothing can cap. I've never liked blood, but I really love sap. Children might be a problem, but researchers improve. Would they crawl but be leafy, or flesh but not move? I know this will work, and to him would not cousin, and I'll love when I walk down the aisle, and he doesn't. Yes, I know he'll outlive me by decades, but I know that when I go up to those woods in the sky, since I wear the trousers, and he's also my wife, he'll say, "'Twas expected," and get on with his life. Or maybe I'll have him made into a coffin, so I'll always lie down with my counsellor and boffin. Ah, here come the best men who heard our wild oats. I have my white frock, and they have their white coats. So laugh all you like at my dendrophilia. You should try it yourself, not with mine, or I'll kill you. For never was there a tale of more trim than this of old Emma McCabe and her Tim. Well, I'm sorry I had to sit through that, but seriously, did you expect me to write anything else? I couldn't let it pass, could I? It was one of the oddest things I've ever read, that story. It's also one of the oddest things I've written about. I mean, some years ago, quite a few years ago actually, maybe I was 20, 19, something like that, I was challenged by somebody to write a love story. It wasn't meant to be a peculiar love story, but this tops anything I've either read or written in terms of weirdness, especially due to the fact that it's real and it happened. It's one of the most explicit things I've written. It's also one of the most innuendous things I've ever written, so I do apologise if I've corrupted any innocence. There are many things that have happened within this video. I have, of course, in the past talked about solving the mystery behind how you get new subscribers. Apparently it's to not post anything for a long length of time, because actually my subscriber number, as small as it is, did shoot up a little bit in my absence. One of my previous videos was all about my analysis of Nicki Minaj's rap song, which was also, well, it portrayed women, or a woman, performing sex acts with trees in the jungle. So perhaps I have in fact uncovered yet another mystery. If you want me to reappear out of nowhere, just have sex with a tree, it'll thank you for it. Will I ever be able to show my face in civilized society again if I upload this? Oh, what the heck, nobody's heard of me anyway on YouTube. Hope you enjoyed it. Ta-ta!